ProfileXT is, as I see it, is a tool that first and foremost measures 20 things extremely effectively. Measures thinking style, behavior traits, occupational interests. Does it incredibly well. You couple that with science, couple that with technology, and you add a process that we have that allows you to create a pattern based upon successful leaders currently in positions in your job, in your company, or create a pattern working with leaders who know how the job is changing or how market conditions are changing to where the pattern reflects that. And so now you take excellent data for these individuals, you couple that with a pattern, a success profile about that position, you overlay the two. Now you can begin to see how that person matches up, where their strengths are as it relates to that pattern, that success profile, where their development needs are, and now you really have a great set of information. Now, we don't end there. We take it a step farther. We add some great reporting. And the reporting is, if I'm going to go in and have to interview that person for a candidate's position or interview that person for promotion, here's some areas, here's some things for you to look at. These are some questions to look at. And then you couple it one more, and let's say you want to have to coach that person to higher levels of performance. We provide that information. Now, you think, well, gosh, that's got to be everything. Now, you can even go farther. Let's say your boss ever walks up to you and says, who's the best around here to backfill this type of position? Well, when you look at the factors of thinking style, behavior traits, and interest, we can tell you percentage-wise who's the best match. But keep in mind, that's the match to thinking, behavior, interest. That's not the match to experience and previous other kinds of things that's critical to the job. But we can give you that, so it begins to allow you to more narrow down the choice. You can reverse that. Let's say the employee comes to you and says, hey, John, I'd like to see what I can do different in the organization. Always couple it so I can show you how you match up against others in these areas, but this doesn't show experience in these other things. But these are areas you might want to consider from that standpoint. Couple those all together, and wow, you've got a complete system with some really great information. Has a life cycle to itself that doesn't immediately, we always say it takes a critical change in life situations for that, a need to retake that assessment. But there's a life cycle that allows you to use it in various different elements of the life cycle of the employee. Employee goes, one thing that differentiates our company from many companies. John's in this job, you're going to promote him to this job. You got the data here. We don't have to rerun an assessment, ring the cash register. All we have to do is pull up the new pattern, look at the scores, now it comes a report to you. See, we create lifelong solutions so that you, when you choose to do business with us, you know that we're looking out for your best interest, providing you data repetitively, and our number one objective is to help you get the result. We want to make a good living. You want to have good results, but we're not in the business to constantly, always on every single report, to charge you something different. We're here to give you good information, good utility that's going to get you the result you're looking for in the business.